Hello family and friends and YouTubers. Today it is Thursday, April the 27th, and it is time for another Vita video. And since it's Thursday, I'm going to do a tips and tricks Thursday. I was talking about my seeds the other day and how I had accidentally ordered seed tapes. And one of my loyal subscribers, Sandra Newsom. Hello, Sandra. She says she had never heard of a seed tape. So I thought I would share that with you. Let me get out one of the seed tapes here. These are those beets. They're called Perfected Detroit Beets. All right. And so yeah, so they're on a tape. See, okay, let me see. And what it is that it is material that has got the little beet seeds stuck to it. Can you see that? Yeah. So see, can you see the little seeds on there? Yeah. And what you do is you just roll this out. Okay, and you just keep rolling, and then you lay that in the ground. And then after you lay it in the ground, then you just simply have to cover it up with soil. And they're already spaced the exact amount of space that you want them. So you don't have to worry about wasting seed or losing seeds and that kind of thing. And these are really nice for small seeds, especially. They have to be like, 2 inches apart. And they're hard to hold on to. So what I thought I would do today, though, is show you how to make your own seed tape. Okay? Okay, so to make your own seed tape, you really only need a few items. And that is, you're going to need a pair of tweezers, probably, especially if you have fat fingers like mine. And then you're going to need some flour and water, okay, to make a paste. So let's go ahead and do that. Just kind of like when you were a kid in school. Well, us oldies remember when you were a kid in school and you had to make your own homemade paste. Okay. And you just add a little bit of water. Get a pasty substance. Alright, kind of like that. Alright, can you see that? That consistency. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then what you're going to need is a roll of toilet paper or some paper towels, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and do beets, since that's what the other seed tape was. And I just want to show you. So I'm going to zoom you in so you can see a little bit closer now. Okay, so you're going to open up your seeds. And you're going to lay them either on a paper towel or a plate. Just something where you can see them. Alright. See how tiny those are? I mean, those are tiny. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your toilet paper and you're going to roll it out to the length you want it. Or, I don't know, a good length. Let's see. I'm just going to do it the length of the table. Alright. And then you just, tear that off. Okay, so you've got your roll, you've got your length of toilet paper here. Then using a toothbrush, or you can use the spoon or whatever, you're going to take a dab of your flour mixture and you're going to space these according to what the directions say, which is, and of course I can't read that. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is read the back of your packet, if you don't know, to find out how far apart they need to be placed. And beets need to be placed 1 to 2 inches, okay? And so I'm just going to kind of guesstimate it. All right. So I'm going to take some of my flour mixture here, and I'm going to dab it onto my toilet paper about every 2 inches, okay? Which looks like it's going to be about 2 dots per square. Okay? All right. So, after you get the flour on there, like so, then all you're going to do is pick up a seed with your tweezers, place it onto that flour spot. The flour and the water are acting like a glue to hold it there. All right, I'm just going to make a small seed tape because I don't want you guys to get bored. If you accidentally get more than one seed, it's okay. You can thin them out later. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 more, and then I'm going to stop. You see how there's kind of sticking to that? It doesn't take very much. And the flour, once it gets into the ground and it gets watered the first time, it's going to dissolve. So, okay. I'm going to stop there. Take this part off because I don't want y'all to get bored. Alright, so there is half of it. And then all you do is you simply fold it over, press it down. Okay? And then you can roll it up just like Gurney's did. Put it in a plastic Ziploc pouch until you're ready to plant it into the ground. Okay, now that's if you're wanting to do like a row of beets. But let's say like you want to do zinnias, okay? And you don't really want your zinnias in a row. You want them kind of in a block area. Well, you can do the same thing with paper towels. My cat got a hold of my paper towels. You know, she likes to play with the toilet paper and the paper towels. Okay, so, but you know, they don't have to look pretty to work as seed blocks. All right, and what you do on it is like zinnias need a little bit more space because they get big, or well, this kind does. The kind I'm going to do, these zinnias get big, so they're going to need more space. So what I do on them is I use paper towels because I want them in a block form instead of a row. And they're actually big enough you can sew them. You know, they're not quite as hard to sew directly. But I find this works really well. Saves time, especially on rainy days when you don't have anything else to do. Okay? And I put one in each corner. Yeah. And then I put one like in the middle. So, put one in each corner and one in the middle. Okay? And then I simply use my my little things and pick them up, my tweezers, and I pick one up and I stick it on there. And actually I might put 2 on each. Sometimes I put 2 on each one just to make sure I'm going to get at least one of them germinated. I can always then later, you know. And I don't know, guys. I mean, you know, seed tapes are nice, and if you have time to do them, like on rainy days, you know, I say go for it if you really want to do this. But for me, especially with zinnias. It's just much easier to go out there and, you know, scatter them and then kind of thin later. Okay, but let's say you're doing it this way, okay, and you have your seeds on there. Then you just take another one and you lay it on top. You press them together, and you might even want to write on there zinnia. And then whenever you go out into your flower garden, you can just lay that in the dirt and cover it up, and you'll have your zinnia patch. So that's how seed tapes are made. And like I said, there's really no need to spend a lot of money on seed tapes when you can very easily make your own if you have the time, and because it is time consuming. Okay guys, so today we made a seed tape of beets, and then we made a seed block of zinnia flowers. Okay, so that's my tip and trick for today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to know more about our homestead and what we do on it, please subscribe. This is Kim at Hancock Homestead and Gardens saying bye for now.